Hello everyone, I am back with Layering Gone Wild. I will add in a little mixed media this round. I'm working on the left side of this two-page spread and I am ready to get started. So when I started working with this particular page, I didn't have any cardstock in stock that I really liked or thought that worked with what I wanted to do here. So I grabbed some Tim Holtz Ideology tissue paper. It's really nice. It's nice and sturdy. It's thick and it's black and white. And I wanted to start with a black and white background. Time to go shopping for cardstock. I know it is. Anyway, but I really like this. It has, my favorite things on it: music notes, butterflies, um, nice handwriting. It's beautiful tissue paper. So that's the base or the background cardstock for this layout. I have all these photos and I want them all on the same page and just one photo on the sister page. This blue and white cardstock, I actually played with this a while back, maybe like about a month ago. And I took some metallic paint and white paint and put it on cardstock and just played with it with different templates. And these happen to be leaves and something else. And that's what I came up with. And I couldn't find anything for it, but now I'm using it. So I wasn't really sure exactly what I wanted to do with this page. As I said, I knew I wanted all the photos on here. And the more I played with the page, things kind of turned around. Anyway, that ruler is from Creative Memories. You can use it to tear like I'm doing now. But I had to get closer to the picture, so I end up doing it by hand in a moment. But anyway, I knew I wanted the center photo to be layered a lot. But I actually thought I would have layers going all over the page and pile here, pile there, and kind of connect them all. But I really liked the Tim Holtz tissue paper and I didn't want to cover it all up. I like that big, large butterfly on the left, and so that started to change what was going on in my head, which was a good thing because I like the final outcome of the layout. And I'm sorry, my voice is still in and out. I didn't rest it yesterday. I went out with my daughter and her friend Josh, and we talked a little too much. Talked and laughed and laughed and talked, but I had a wonderful time. Anyway, so I decided just to layer one photo and to change it up just a little bit because it was getting to be too much. And I think sometimes I look at a 12 by 12 sheet of paper or cardstock, and I think there's a lot more room on that page than what there actually is. So I think I can do more. I can, get more on this page. And I tell myself I should probably try a larger sheet of cardstock. But 12 by 12 is big enough, I think, for a photo album, at least on my bookshelf. But everything began to change once I changed what I was doing to the center photo. The positions of the photos, that kind of wasn't working for me either. And I decided to pencil off, mark off how much layering I would do with the center photo, because if you know me, I get carried away with it, and before you know it, the whole page will be covered up and there'll be no butterfly. So I marked it off and started choosing what I wanted to do. And I have all this cardstock that I'm still trying to use and to part with before restocking everything, because Santa's coming to visit me. And I've been a really good girl. And I know that Santa is going to bring me cardstock. We've been talking. So I went into my stash and I grabbed a bunch of different cardstocks of different textures. That burgundy is actually cloth. The gold behind it is a very thin paper. It's very old. It's from Creative Memories, and it's very lightweight. And so some of the other cardstock is a little heavier. But what I was trying to do was to just keep building up my photos so that it would have a lot of depth to it. I really wanted that center photo to stand up far more on the background and against the other photos, almost like a little mountain. I don't know how else to describe it, but I really wanted it popped up. And I love, this is one of my favorite cardstocks. It's from Tim Holtz, and it's kind of black and gold on this side, and it's just goldish colored on the other side. But once I did this to the center, it didn't work for my photos to be the way they were before, going straight across or whatever. However I had them. So I kind of blocked them out in the corners. And also started changing my embellishments. I originally thought about putting flowers down. Now they don't even end up on here. And I find that's just one of the things that happens when I change one thing on a layout. It usually causes something else to change, like a little domino effect, I guess. And today is day 8 in my 100 layouts in 100 days, and I'm still feeling inspired here and very excited, and it is challenging time-wise and supply-wise. I had to make a list today of things that I'll need, everything from tape to cardstock to, I don't know, just all sorts of things. But it's also getting me to be creative because I keep putting off going out and buying new things because I look at all that I have and I think I can still use this stuff. There's a way that I can make this work, what I have, and experiment with it until it's like, I don't know, the shelves are naked or something. But but cardstock I can't invent. But I have a lot of it, but I'm finding that sometimes I don't have what I want for a particular photo, like today. I knew I wanted a black and white background. So it's not totally, excuse me, my voice is gone again, but it's not totally black and white. I used a pink cardstock or a neutral shade in the background, and that kind of bleeds through the black and white, and I like that. Anyway, I've changed how I'm doing the outer photos. I'm laying down the last few bits of embellishments. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at here. I'm almost at the end. And I was thinking about the mixed media, like what would I do with it? And I have this little tool. I really like it. I never use it. So this is my first time, like, I think really playing with it. Maybe I might have used it once. And I use gold metallic paint. I don't think the tool was made for that, but it'll clean up. At least I hope it will. And I just kind of splotched it all over the place. But it kind of looks like car tracks almost, or tire tracks. And a couple splatters, but I thought it gave it a nice effect. So that's one of those tools that I haven't used, that I gave it a shot and I really liked it, so you will see it again. Anyway, my voice is still here. Yay! And I'm so excited. I will see you again tomorrow for the next layout. Thank you so much for joining me. Do come again. Like, subscribe, share. Have a wonderful day. Happy scrapbooking. See you next time. Bye.